Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, we had some very nice conditions over the weekend with temperatures very comfortable with plenty of sunshine. We're going to continue seeing those comfortable conditions this week. However, we will see a little bit more in the way of cloudiness work its way into the region here over the course of the next couple of days. We'll take a look here at our current surface analysis. You can see this frontal boundary draped to the south of our area this morning, keeping us with north to northeasterly flow across the area, and that is what's bringing us those more comfortable conditions that we've seen over the last couple of days. See some shower activity off to the west in association with an area of weak low pressure. Also another area of weak low pressure just off the southeast coast. And that's going to provide us with a slight chance of some rain shower activity as we go into the later portion of today and into the first part of Tuesday. But overall, not looking at anything significant as far as those rain showers are concerned. When I look at our infrared satellite, you can see those clouds streaming in from the west. Right now, seeing a little bit of a break in those clouds across the Delmarva Peninsula, and we will see a little bit more of an increase in clouds as this area of cloudiness moves in from the west later this morning and into the afternoon hours. Taking a quick look at our radar, you can see those showers west of the Chesapeake Bay this morning. They're going to have a hard time making their way over towards the Wallops region, and models are indicating that they will sort of dry up as they cross the Chesapeake Bay later this afternoon into the evening, but can't rule out a stray shower later this afternoon into the evening, and then especially as we get into the morning hours, as we'll see an area of precipitation try to work its way in off the Atlantic Ocean. But overall, again, not looking at anything real significant as far as precipitation is concerned. We'll take a look at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release. You can see the lower levels of the atmosphere with an onshore flow, and as we go up in height, seeing those winds turn more westerly in direction, increasing up to around 40 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Our freezing level this morning at 11,500 feet. I'm going to take a look at our high resolution model and what we can expect as we go through the next couple of days. So again, we will see those showers west of the Chesapeake Bay today, sort of streaming towards the east coast and falling apart as they do. Most of that activity will likely be south of our region and west of our region as we go into the afternoon today. Overnight tonight, expecting dry conditions, and then some of the models indicating maybe a shower or two working its way off the ocean as we go into the morning hours of Tuesday, but certainly not looking at a real significant rainfall anticipated for us over the next 24 to 48 hours. And then as we go into the midweek portion, we're going to see even drier conditions with the high pressure kind of rebuilding over the mid-Atlantic region. Switching over here to the European model and taking a look at the long-range model simulation, you can see the midweek period looking at dry conditions across the Delmarva Peninsula. And then as we go into the later part of the week, we'll start to see a little bit of a return of some of that precipitation from the south, working its way up by Friday and into the weekend. That's when it looks like we'll see that area of low pressure kind of making its way north from the southeastern United States and bringing us a better chance of some precipitation for the weekend. So right now looking at a fairly dry week overall with better chances working their way into the area by the Saturday time frame for the weekend. Looking at the next 24 hours and what we can expect as far as hazardous weather, again, just a very slight chance of a light rain shower late this afternoon into the early evening, but overall dry conditions with those east-northeasterly winds providing us with fairly comfortable conditions. We'll get up to a high temperature today around 80 degrees. Overnight tonight, looking at lows dropping back into the 60s, much like last night, with a very comfortable temperature out there for us. And as we wake up tomorrow morning, just a slight chance of some showers, again, primarily during the morning hours of Tuesday, calling it about a 30% chance of seeing some of those showers work their way in for tomorrow morning. Looking at the next 7 days, we're looking at very comfortable conditions overall, with highs generally right around that 80-degree mark for the next several days. Looking at overnight low temperatures in the the mid to upper 60s. So for this time of year, just a few degrees lower than normal, but compared to the last couple of weeks, very cool conditions for us over the next several days. Again, as we go into the midweek period, we'll see a little bit more sunshine work its way into the forecast as we see that ridging kind of reestablish itself over the mid-Atlantic, and we'll see most of the precipitation stay south of our area as we go into the early and midweek portion of this week. As we work our way towards the end of the work week, we'll start to see the chances of precipitation once again by the late portion of Friday and especially into Saturday. Right now looking at about a 60% chance of some rain shower activity for your Saturday, and seeing that area low pressure work its way north across the region, and then a few showers also possible on Sunday. But looking out 6-7 days, we could see some fine tuning of this forecast, but right now looking at a pretty good chance of some shower activity for your upcoming weekend. Well, that'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.